Diablo, the Lord of Terra's semi-celestial binds are weakening, allowing him to walk among the mortal world in search of his brothers, the demon lords, Mephisto and Baal. As he draws nearer to his brethren, Diablo's power grows and will eventually permit him to shed his mortal coil. Together, the brothers, also known as the Three Prime Evils, seek out the Worldstone, the heart and soul of this world, with the ultimate goal of corrupting the Worldstone and controlling humanity, drawing ever closer to reality. A small band of adventurers has been plucked from distant realms and thrown together in this new world, placed upon a path with the aim of stopping this corruption before it can consume everything and spread to other dimensions. Welcome to the world of Sanctuary.
Welcome back to Abracadagger. We're having technical difficulties. We're going to jump into this before I lose power. Let's go.
Rar. You want to recap?
What did you say?
I said, would Rowan please give us a recap if she's going to do that this week?
No. Hey, that's not gonna happen. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
Do it.
That's fine too.
Yeah. Right. Last session we had just got done proving ourselves to the statue as we needed to get into the temple. We faced off against the three. They were called brothers, but I mean, yeah. Regardless, we had a very cool and interesting battle because without our abilities, we fought as the people of Sanctuary would fight. Um, which is if you're not super angry and obviously have poor emotional adjustment, then you are fighting sword and board and just trying to figure out how to defeat your enemies. Um, Long story short, Vec was a monster, and Simon is the goat, clutching it out as we got a little bit of information from Draven before the fight. We kind of knew Mala that the brothers needed to fall relatively in the same time frame. They need to be taken down almost at the same time. And adventurer brain, we see thing hit, we hit, and we just started hitting things, taking them down whenever. Fortunately, we got, for the most part, the fight to align the way it needed to with two of them down. However, we were cutting it close on the last one because we completely forgot the strategy, and fortunately, Simon was just overwhelmingly skilled and took down the last enemy, doing some crazy damage with a crit, as always, over 100 points of damage in one shot, and that clutched it. Um, at the end of the fight, we were given passage. We were told we were worthy, and we were allowed to pass through. Um, Even though some of us were feeling a little wear and tear, we realized that we couldn't stop as there's some rumbling going on, as if that the D-Day is here and the hour is nigh. So not really a time to sit down and say, all right, well, let's get a massage and relax. So everyone was getting ready to move on. However, we realized that if we do this and we fail, Sentinel, Heinrich, and those two would not have any knowledge of where we're at, what we're doing, what happened. So we decided that it would be best to send some people back, and we sent Draven and Lika back, thinking that at the very least someone knows what's going on outside of the group going into face Bale. Um, Draven, in an act of unbelievable selflessness, it's almost as if the character was not the character, and there was another person playing the character. Um, they performed the wish spell, and as you know, his friend Ross. I mean, calling them friends isn't really fair. His brother Ross um, was about to set off. Draven sacrifices some of his life force, and he casts a wish spell, taking on all the dangers that come with it. Takes on some heavy damage, and blesses Ross with foresight, which, um, viewers, if you've seen even one episode in the last year and a half, you know that man needs it. So we gotta give our boy Draven a shout out because he's clutch. Um, Draven also shared a moment with his sister, and it's kind of now that it's hitting that you know this could be the last time those two speak if things go poorly. So let's cross our fingers and hope that it doesn't. Regardless, the groups having been divided, we're getting ready to set off, enter the temple, and face off with the primeval of destruction.
Yeah, all right. Who would you like to give the inspiration to? I think Boros
Boros
is the
is
only one that has used it. So, oh no, he hasn't.
perpetual. Oh, okay, cool. Does
Let's
everyone
see.
have? I mean, the only other person I can think of is uh Vec,
Damn,
but
everybody has inspiration.
all right. Well, um, DM, you get inspiration.
All right, awesome.
We made the game harder by recapping.
It's all right. He needs the handicap.
Well, uh, that that inspiration will just fade off into the ether, as I will not take it.
Yep, yep, yep.
Uh,
Throw away my hard-earned gift. Sure.
so I described a hallway y'all had come into last week as you entered the Worldstone Keep.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Uh, was Lika able to get, do... Oh, wait, I never sent the message, did I? I sent you a message earlier this week, I think, asking if Lika could do a thing,
Yeah, I answered
or
you.
if it
We
was too
talked.
late. Yeah, so before Boros goes, actually. Yeah, no, before Rowan, actually, because Lika knows that something bad will happen. Um, Lika will approach Rowan and kind of just give her a hug because they've kind of been at this for since they were all dropped into this world. And now he has to part ways in order to get their buddies. He is going to Death Ward Rowan.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Awesome. Oh, also viewers, for anybody that is watching, the stat cards in the corner here, I neglected to have them updated. My bad. Um, we'll take care of that up on the next session, hopefully. But basically, you should just see. I don't think anybody got any stat bumps. Maybe they did, but I don't believe so. But it should just read a little bit higher hit points on everybody, and everybody should not be level 20. So if you're watching and you were curious, everybody is level 20 now, and that's as high as it's going to go at this point. So, all right.
Or is it?
What's that?
Or is it?
Oh.
Or is it?
So as y'all entered this hallway, I told you you could see up ahead. The hallway continues straight as best you can tell. It's hard to see from here. And it looks like it may be a left and right option as well. But one other thing you mentioned, you see on the walls is, besides the murals that I described, you see little veins of this reddish gem-like substance, maybe some type of crystal. And as you're walking down this first hallway, you once again hear, you kind of feel that kind of radiate out from somewhere within. And as this happens, you see those reddish crystals. You see like a kind of a black vein shoot through them briefly. But the hallway is yours to explore. You will. You know what? I'm just gonna move y'all up because y'all did travel a little ways down the hallway to see the murals and whatnot. But as y'all get to about 40 feet in, you guys see this pathway does continue straight, but then there's a wall. So you see 4 options. You can go left, right, or you can step forward a little ways and go left and right there as well. But as you're looking at that, maybe glancing upon the murals and such, what the fuck? Oh. Got it. Okay. Woof, that was loud. As you guys, let me turn the sound effects down. Sorry. As you guys step forward, and at this point, kind of maybe turning towards one another to discuss, or maybe see who's gonna go first. You see this bluish barrier pop up just here, preventing you from going any further. And you also see this the dust on the ground below you, right in front of this blue barrier, begin to kind of swirl as an apparition just kind of forms up with kind of this whooshing noise as it kind of spins and comes to face you. The apparition is from the waist down. It's almost like from the waist down it just kind of fades out, so it is kind of just floating there. It looks, for what you can see, to be a human with maybe a ghostly beard, thick beard. Its hair is pulled back in what looks like a braid. You see what looks like some kind of hide or fur, maybe armor, or what used to be armor. As the apparition just kind of sits there and floats and looks at you, you see its eyes kind of flash kind of a bluish color, and it slowly turns its head and eyeballs each one of you, looks you up and down, and it's almost as if it's looking through you. But after a moment, there's a nod from its head, and as its eyes, you see that bluish glow in its eyes kind of fade out, and you can actually see its eyes close. It kind of bows its head slightly, and you hear as the whole floor, the walls, everything begin to shake. It feels as though stone sliding across stone, the vibrations that you feel. It's almost as if this entire place is moving around you. While this is happening, are y'all doing anything?
Just gripping onto a sword in case something pops up. Trying to sniff the air to see if there's anything weird happening.
You sniff the air, and first thing you notice is it actually smells fairly. Normally you would get like this. Very good. I'll answer that in just a moment. Normally you would get this musky, earthen smell from being, inside of a mountain or underground, right? This place smells clean. You don't smell death. You don't smell like moss or mold or decay. It just smells like a rock, like stone. There's no otherworldly smell. I mean, sorry, not otherworldly. There's no the natural smells that you would catch from being in a cave or in an underground or inside of a mountain or anything. It's strange. Ross, you absolutely sense undead directly in front of you from this creature. But that is it. It has made no move. At this point, do you still feel that shifting in the vibrations of stone, and you hear the loud, like two boulders slamming together, as it feels like the place you're in is shifting or moving. Yes, you can absolutely reposition. Uh-oh. Oh no.
I mean, in that, I guess that kind of makes this easier. Being that this is a temple, Ross would say let's stay closer together rather than have people scout out.
Okay.
Especially if this is a test of some sort. We've been through this. Separating did not work out in our favor.
Okay. Anthony, do you need a recap? Do you remember what happened before everything went to shit last week with my internet?
Nope. Well, sort of, yeah. We walked through some place and we came upon this thing and it said some stuff and some sort of test. That's about all I know.
Okay. The walls and floor vibrated shit. Felt like the whole place was shifting for you. And basically this guy just said, okay, the test is set, and disappeared. And now it is up to you guys as to what you do.
Gotcha.
Also, something you noticed is that the murals that were on the wall here, depicting different events throughout the history of this area, anything that was written on them, like the name of an area, like area at summit, stuff like that, all the words have changed in to your native tongue. So for Vec, he can read it as if it was written in Knoll. For you, you can read it as if it was written in Common.
Alrighty.
And yeah, that's it. Rest is up to you guys. If Rowan's done with her lap. Again, y'all can set your tokens in whatever order y'all want. I just threw your tokens in here in a random position. So whoever wants to go front, put your token up front, whatever.
I'm fine where I am.
I think I like my position.
Snuggled in amongst everybody. Okay, Death Ward. Is Death Ward on your token, Rowan? Let's see. It is not. Okay, let's where is... Oh, that doesn't work anymore. That's right. Let's do it like this. Did that work? No. Well, yeah, you are free to move about. As I said, ahead of you, you can see. I mean, you see what you see.
Yep. I would look back to Vec and ask, will you take the Vanguard or should I?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
Will you take the Vanguard or should I?
I'll I'll take Vanguard.
Stay close together. My aura can protect us from some things, but it only works if we remain within proximity. And, yep. I retreat to the rear guard. Kick back up front.
Okay. Well,
Rowan is sandwiched always.
That's certainly one way of putting it.
Listen, the cream filling to the two thick boys.
No!
You are. We're a Twinkie. We make one big Twinkie together.
Yeah, me and you make the strawberry cream filling.
So
Oh no.
And it didn't take long for this to dissolve. I mean devolve, not dissolve. Sorry.
Good job.
My players never let me down.
On your mark, man. Simon.
Sean, if you're talking, you're real quiet all of a sudden.
I know why. Yep, I did say, on Simon and Vex, go ahead. Like, alright, it's Ross kind of falling into that soldier mentality once again.
Gotcha.
Don't worry, I'll change something on my end that should fix it.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't have anything else right now.
You guys are free to move. I will
alright.
pause it if I need you to stop.
I'll move up to the door of the corridor. Or right here. Simon there?
Eerily quiet in here. You hear the echoes of your footsteps down the hall through the corridors.
May I make a perception check? Any noises?
No perception check needed. You hear just what I said. That's it. That's the only sound you hear. You hear, if you really get still and kind of stop your metal from making noises, you can actually hear each other breathing. It's definitely quiet in here.
Oh, that's unsettling.
If you hold your breath, you can actually hear the heartbeat in your ears, the blood pulsing through your body. You hear the scrape of metal on stone as Ross's one of his pauldrons kind of against the wall.
I guess Vic will just stop here in this like crossways and just.
which way?
I'm gonna peek around the corner of this side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks like a dead end.
First off, do I sound better?
Yes, much better.
Yes.
Yeah. Secondly, I kind of wrote this out of character, but I'm not gonna be nasty. Like Sean won't be nasty, but Ross is definitely not. I mean, if people start breaking formation, looking all over the place, he's gonna snap. So that will be some roleplay. Please don't be surprised if you get it. Like, stay tight is what he's like, suggesting here. But please continue.
Don't be mad at the player.
I'm gonna be so mad.
I mean, was I mad at you, Adam, when you did some bullshit the other game? In character, kind of. Out of character? No, it was all good fun.
All right. Yeah, you see a few choices before you.
And Rowan looked to the one down
On this-
below, and yeah, I guess the east side, or this, I don't even know how. It's all weird on like top view.
To the right of us.
Yeah, that works. To the right of us.
You could use north, south, east, and west.
Okay, and
South. South
yeah,
South corridor looks empty.
I will peek around this corner a little bit. No. Dead end.
Again, I will pause it if need be. Y'all can continually move about. You're free to roam here.
I peer from around Boris's side, and I notice that the corridor just ends really abruptly over there. North side. North side. Fuck. So weird. North side is also looks like a dead end.
Only way forward, then.
Okay.
Continues to walk forward and wait until everyone catches up.
See something ahead. Look like room.
I'm literally going slowly
I
to
always
avoid
do.
being yelled at by
Also-
Roz.
Thank you.
Mental,
I love you, Danny.
mental
Go ahead.
link, by the way.
What's
Nice.
that, Anthony?
Mental
The
link.
mental link is up.
Oh, you want to roll for it, please, sir? Just to give us a timeline.
Oh, a fresh one? Sure.
You had established one outside, correct?
We did, yes.
Pretty sure.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, you're good then. You don't yeah. You don't have to worry about that.
It was I don't remember. In case it matters, DM, you still have not adjusted my vision for a long time in darkness.
What? Really?
It hurts. Yeah, I
What
can
vision?
see like 10 feet. I should have bright vision to 130 feet right now.
Jesus.
Wow.
What the hell's bright vision?
It will
It
not.
gives you the ability to see through souls.
It will not let me.
Oh.
It actually says vision
that's
range
cool.
automatically managed by Vision 5e, and it will not let me change it. What?
Yeah, but there should be a vision tab when you
I'm
go
looking at it.
into the settings, and then there should be like a drop down of which one. It'll say like normal, bright, whatever. You should choose the devil sight.
You have Devil Sight up to 10 feet. How much should you have?
I should have 130.
Good God.
Is that Mogura?
Yeah, you can see
Uh,
it.
tell?
let me refresh real quick. Yeah, that's been a thing. You know, if we can't fix it, that's fine. Just please know that that's what I've got going on.
The bad thing is it would be hard to tell in this place.
Okay.
Let me put you right here. Can you see to the end?
I
Of
just
the...
refreshed. I just refreshed.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring this up now. I just in case it's important. Oh, come on. Load. Here we go. Yes. Effective.
I'll put you back where you were then.
Okay.
Okay. Once again, after a few minutes, you guys, with some indecisiveness at the turns, a couple minutes has gone by. You once again feel that, and anybody paying attention notices a black streak at the same time, kind of through the crystals along the walls.
Okay, I'm sorry I lied. It didn't work, but let's keep going. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
Which direction are those black lines going when they whoosh by?
Give me a perception check. Give me an investigation check, actually.
Oh. Well,
This is basically, and this is just basically to see if you noticed in time.
No.
No, you didn't really catch it.
He's too worried about something else at the moment to notice.
I wonder why I can't adjust.
Any of us with passive perceptions that would be able to, like, just notice something about it? I don't think we'd be doing much except roaming in the corridor.
What, oh shit. What is your passive investigation, Rowan?
Not great. So that's why I'm asking if anyone with a passive investigation high enough would notice, but
I have a passive 20 investigation.
Okay, yeah. As you guys are moving along, Boros, you would notice it seems to the crystals in the walls ahead of you, like the direction you've been traveling since you got in here, seem to have the black streak first. It seems to be coming from that way, working its way out towards the entrance y'all came in. So, like, out of this place.
It seems whatever surge of power is escaping towards the exit. I assume if we follow where it's coming from, we'll find the source.
well, it's certainly better than wandering aimlessly.
That worked, Adam. Then let's be about it. We don't have much time to be deliberating for too long.
Is there any? No, I don't know if you mentioned it. Was there any like smells or anything in here?
Nope, smells like wet stone. That's it.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Sorry, not even wet stone. Just smells like stone. Like there's no dampness down here. The temperature down here, even given where you are, right up in the top of a mountain where it was nice and cold outside, you step in here, it's oddly comfortable.
Left or right?
Sometimes when I brew potions, right, we are told to use something that we call a control, and you have to always keep as many of the same consistencies as you can. And so, like, it might really help if we were, like, consistent, you know?
Consistent.
Consistent for what?
Well, he asked directions, so consistent with our direction. I don't know, it's just a thought. Maybe if we went right, we keep going right, or something like that.
Didn't Boros see the vein of power spreading from somewhere over there? I say, gesturing towards the direction Boros indicated, which I thought was here, right? I just want to double check. Or did he see it coming from this way?
From where you guys are, yeah, it would be originating from this way, moving the way you guys came from, like the black streak through the crystals.
Yep.
It's quick. So him picking up on that was, you don't know if he was
great.
paying attention to it or if he just is that quick.
Boros is just amazing. That's all. I don't need to know. I don't need to think further than that.
It was built different.
Yeah.
So, left, right.
I look right.
Okay.
That way, I say, pointing.
Yep.
And we'll start walking this way.
Left, right? Right, no, left.
This is odd. This is very odd. I'm so confused. Positioning. No. Oh no!
Oh no, more
So
crossroads.
for consistency's purposes, it's Vec and Simon in front, Orlson, Rowan in the middle, and then Ross and Thebe in the back. I think it was.
Yeah.
So that's what we know what's up. It doesn't matter how the tokens move. That's how we're marching.
Yeah, I get it. As long as you know your order, the tokens, if need be, can be placed in that order if something happens.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and put it.
At this crossroads, which direction can I see the pulses coming from?
There's no pulse at the moment.
Look.
All the crystals have just a steady black line in them. And when I say you see it pulse, every once in a while when you, when you felt it and heard it this time, because that's the first time you felt it since you've been down here, the black veins that kind of streak through these crystals, they just kind of grow slightly in that pulse, poof, and then they go back to their regular size.
Could, out of curiosity, can I just like place the tips of my fingers on them to see how they feel?
Sure.
Yeah.
As
place a hand on the wall just to see what it feels.
Okay. I'm gonna deafen everyone except
Oh
Vic.
boy.
Oh God. I'm gonna die. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, goodbye, Vic.
I'll undeafen you guys in a moment.
What'd I do?
Okay.
What did I fuck up?
So Vec is familiar with what's been told to him as this corruption that y'all get and feel from certain entities in this world. When you touch this, there's almost a burning sensation as you feel instantly, the sickness within you. The exact same feeling that you have come to know as this corruption that invades you guys here. It is that times 1,000. Like, it hurts.
Okay. Okay.
And you will take 22 points of necrotic damage.
I'm not even raging, so I can't even block half of that, so that's fine.
And you also...
But it's okay, that's just...
You also...
do
gain some corruption here.
I have 10 hit points from the last fight. I don't know if it goes through that first.
Let me put your hit points back. I didn't notice you had that, so minus 22. Yeah, it does go through that first. So your actual hit points do not get touched.
Okay. Good thing for that buffer.
This should be at a 0, but you will now gain...
Oh no, I'm just looking at this sanity. Oh damn! That's a lot. Oh.
All right. I'm gonna undeafen everyone now. You can react to that as you wish.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
All right, everyone's back. Vec, instantly, what's your first reaction?
As soon as I placed my hands to see how this feels, just you see Vec just lock up and instantly double over on his knees and just is kind of like grunting and groaning at how much pain he's feeling right now. It's just there for a brief moment, and you just hear him just gasping for air afterwards.
Might I be able to check up on my friend?
Is that you're asking me that, or are you asking?
I'm asking Adam that.
You go to check on Vec, and with your
Yeah.
passive perception, when he kind of stands and you look at him, in his eyes you instantly notice, the first thing you notice is the very prominent black veins throughout his eyes.
Ooh.
When Rowan rushes to Vac, can I make an Arcana check on these lines?
How close are you getting to Vec right now?
Well, we're all within 5 feet of one another.
Oh yeah, she's right in your face.
He will immediately move like away from you all.
Oh?
Hey, the black lines, yeah? In his eyes, does that seem very familiar to me?
Oh yeah, you've seen people with lots of corruption before.
Oh! Fucking fabulous.
Arcana
He
check.
seems on edge.
You have no idea what this is, Boros. Unfortunately, you don't know what these crystals represent. You don't know what the lines in them are. This is completely alien to you.
Fuck.
Oi, no one touched those things.
Well, we're down one good boy.
Seriously,
Question, DM. Would Deep have any insight as to what this is, knowing that what's ahead?
Oh, knowing what you know as well. You know what? Give me an insight check, Thief. And this is not so much you're trying to insight what's going on outside. This is you reaching in. Would it be insight? Yeah, I would say. Oh, goddamn. I would say that. Yeah, this is kind of an insight check, but based on things that you've been made aware of recently. But yeah, with that roll, yeah, you kind of reach in and make that connection with this essence that you are connected to, that you have been recently connected to, and you touch and search through what seems like an eternity of memories, or knowledge, and you come to find that this is pieces of the Worldstone, these crystals within these walls, and it is streaked. So this part is not absolute, right? This is not something Thebe knows. This is much more of a feeling or an educated guess from this knowledge that you have, but the streaks going through it are like a pure or unpure corruption.
Yeah, I think observing this, Steve would say all that to the party.
Unnatural, for sure.
Well, shit. Beck, if you can.
Does anyone have any angel root? I say, kind of cutting into the conversation.
I have a lot of angel root.
Good. Then we give it to him and move on. I'm shouldering past all of you as I'm getting ready to go after Beck.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
no, Ross is angry.
I'm handing the angel root, some angel root to Ross to give to Vec, because if I remember anything about approaching people with corruption, that might not go well.
Oh yeah, I got my arm bit off last time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be fine.
yeah. Okay.
Right. Vic,
I guess go take another step back.
Vic, can you stop moving?
Stay away.
Yeah. Would Ross do this? I think he would. We don't have time, and resources are not. It's just something that has to be done. My face tightens. Unless anyone has anything like, that they're gonna say that it's like, no, we should try a different tact. You guys you can feel power gathering around Ross, as if he's about to do some magic. You can tell me if it works or not. 3, 2, 1. All right. Instance Caligio Salir. And you watch as Ross turns into silvery mist and is suddenly behind Vec.
Can I rush Vec as well from the front so that he runs into Ross?
Would I
Yeah.
have the ability to use danger sense to notice that this is going to happen?
I mean, you see what's happening. There's nothing wrong with your senses.
Okay.
You
Well, no,
really-
that's just like yeah,
How
but,
would you
yeah.
react given the way you feel in this moment?
He.
I mean, you don't see them as
remembers-
enemies, okay? But
No,
what I
but
told
he's
you is
he's
true.
yeah he anxious right now. He doesn't want to be here. He doesn't want to be near these people right now.
I have nothing to do
He's
with this. Y'all do as y'all wish.
He's going to try and run away.
Okay.
If that's the case, give me initiative rolls to see who reacts first. Ross, you are in place. Rowan, you made it to that point. But now, give me 3 initiative rolls. We don't need to do an order. I mean, a combat, but this is just to see who reacts first right now.
Well, certainly not me.
Well, okay, so you just want a D20 or
just roll initiative. I mean, it's whatever.
Oh, it's a D20 because I can't roll initiative without.
There's no combat, so you can't roll initiative.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, shit. Yeah,
It's all right. I
D20
just
then.
rolled a D20.
Roll badly. Roll badly.
Come
roll
on, Vic.
badly.
Rolling that one. Oh shit! Yeah.
It doesn't help that I also get advantage on initiative rolls.
Well, we'll just roll a D20 for this one. But
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
Vec, you feel the presence behind you as Ross disappears from your vision, and Rowan runs up to you. How do you react right now?
He is feeling very scared right now, and he's going to juke this way and literally spend all of his movement.
Okay.
Which
You're running by. If you're gonna leave Ross's vicinity, Ross, you do have Sentinel. If you would do that, that's up to you.
I would do it. I mean,
Okay.
As he's like beginning to circle around me, I love you, man, but this is the fate of the world we're talking about. In one quick motion, I'm spinning away from Beck, drawing the blade. I don't have my shield up. The angel root's in the other hand, and using my ability to like hinder movement and forestall people when I see they're trying to get past me. Beck, you feel hamstringed, just enough that your motion halts as you're like, ah, crap.
do you have to hit me?
Yeah, can you roll an attack?
Oh, right. Yeah, sure. Oh.
And I take it, you're not trying to damage him, right? I mean, this would be more
Yeah,
of a.
if I don't have to, I wouldn't.
I will let this
So
be like basically a subdual type attack, you know? Uh,
okay. Wow.
subduing,
Oh,
not subdual, subduing.
Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck.
No, that's fine. You actually you by one you got me.
Oh, thank goodness. What the fuck is? Excuse my language.
Yeah, Vex stumbles and kind of falls into the wall right next to you, stopping in his place.
Oh, like, I can't take this anymore. Well, if he stalled long enough, I am going to try and like smash him into the wall if I'm up or whoever has the next second quickest reaction. I'm going to try and smash him up into the wall, grapple him.
Yeah, that's fine.
That would be you. You're technically next.
Okay, cool. Just God, someone help me as I do this, but athletics or just strength or what do you want?
You know, I'm not gonna do a bunch of rolls here. Vec.
Yes.
It is not fully set in, but that's the feelings bubbling up in you. How are you? Would you allow this to happen? Would you fight him completely? How are you feeling right now?
Right now, he's feeling anxious. He doesn't feel comfortable right now. He just got hit with something and he doesn't know what, and so he's a little scared right now. So he's just like kind of like panicking, but not like it's not focused at anything.
So I'm gonna let you determine whether he needs to roll or not. Would you fight him full on, or would you?
He doesn't want to fight him. That's why he was trying to run away.
Okay. Well, I don't mean fight as in hurt. I mean, would you fight as in? Would you try to get away from him, or would you? You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I understand.
Does he need to roll?
God damn it. Not yet, but if nothing happens soon, then he's going to roll.
Okay. Ross, you have a moment. Vex seems to be indecisive.
Yeah, then I'm going to, like I said, slam him into the wall, and I've got one arm holding, not in a chokehold, but around his neck, and I'm trying to work the other arm to. I was gonna say fist his mouth, but I feel like it's inappropriate. So I'm gonna try and put angel root into his mouth. I don't know.
Just don't go too deep.
I'm just trying to no.
Okay.
I'm trying to convey the angel root into his person. That's all I'm trying to do.
You see the angel root. You still have your mental capabilities, right? You understand what this is that he's trying to give you. You understand what it does. But your feelings towards the group is the only thing kind of giving you hesitation.
He knows that the thing that Ross has in his hands helps with his anxiety. So he's going to try and eat that and not his hand.
Sure, okay. He snaps down. How much damage does your bite do?
Bite?
Is it like a D6 or D8 or?
Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to find it. Bite. It's 1d8 plus 7.
Roll me a D8 plus 7. And there's no attack needed because Ross is willingly sticking his hand in your mouth.
Oh, was he actually like transformed?
No, it's not that. Well, no, it's not that one. It's the other
was
bite.
who transformed?
It's 1d6 plus my strength, so it's.
Oh, okay, yeah. So 1d6 plus your strength. Just roll a 1d6 plus what? 6?
So,
Or 7? Yeah, whatever it is.
Like, I can't use that. Okay, whatever. 1d6 plus my. Yep, no, plus 7. Because my strength is really freaking high right now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ross, you feel him bite down. And yeah, 13 points of damage, unfortunately. As you willingly did this. So, I got your hit points. The angel root. One of you guys, I'm not going to do this. One of you guys roll for the angel root. How much was it?
Rowan gave me the angel root. Rowan, you roll for it.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember how much it was. I have it somewhere. Let's see. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to click on it.
Wasn't it 1d6 or
I
something?
think it was, I think the angel root was 1d6. Or it was either 2d4 or 1d6. Let's go with 2d4. For some reason, I want to say it was 2d4.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you feel a little better there, Vic. Not much, but you feel whatever this is that gripped you lessen slightly.
Okay.
To the point where you still have those feelings, but not to the point where you want to get away from them completely.
Yeah. Yeah, after you give him the angel roots, and I guess you pull your hand from his maw, you just see him scarf it down as fast as possible, and then just takes a moment and just lets out a sigh of an exhale, and just looks up at you and sorry.
Never mind that. I'd say, shaking my hands. I don't let go of him as I call the others. Come look him over. There's still corruption.
Wall hurts. Don't touch wall.
The rest of you are just watching this happen.
What else are we supposed to do?
They look like they have it completely under control.
All right. Uh-oh. What we doing? Greater? Jeez. Okay.
Well, the way you ruled regular lesser restoration, it doesn't do much, so if he's actually as affected as I think he is, we're gonna need greater.
Okay. So that would be, what level is greater? Is that a 5th level spell?
It is a 5th level, and I'm trying to find the darn notes about how many to roll for greater.
I believe it was 1d4 per level, so 5d4. Unless the spell was a d6. I think the spell was the d6, so it's 5d6.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the root was the d4s, the spell was the d6. Oh, Vec, wow, you feel completely better. As if it never was.
Oh. Wait, even the corruption that was permanently there is gone?
Oh, no, I didn't mean to get rid of that, sorry. You have the 5. Yep. You feel normal, I should say. Well, your new normal.
Yeah, this is normal.
No one touched the walls. I can't afford to keep doing this.
Better yet, no one touch anything unless we speak on it first. I don't break eye contact with Vec.
And just kind of, you see him kind of like tuck his ears back a little bit. You're like, you fucked up.
Yeah, I stalk back to the rear of the lines. I am grouchy Papa right now. Like, so mad. So mad.
Stomping, clack, 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 clack.
Oh yeah, for real. If we were stealthing, you guys just hear clinking, 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 clinking.
I picture Vec looks like the dog that's like, you know, that cowers away. Like, yeah, I messed up,
Yep.
Oh no.
cringing and shit.
When you notice the pile of shit in the house, who did that? The dog's like,
As a player,
Yeah,
I've heard
he
it.
feels bad right now, so it's, you see a little bit more hunched over than normal now.
He's got the little
Yeah,
side
yeah.
eye.
He'll just get back up and.
As I pass Simon, I can say, keep an eye on him. I trust your judgment in this. Please don't be reckless.
Me? Reckless? Come on.
Yeah, that's halts me mid-step for a moment, as you would see I half turn towards you with this demonic helmet, only my glowing red eyes fixing on you.
Okay, I can only think of one instance where I kind of fudged everything. Other than that, I was pretty solid, right?
I mean, what about the one time he tried to swim underwater?
Hey man, that's
You
because I had to follow you guys. I was forced into that.
Or the many
I
times
get
you've enabled thieves' bad habits.
Simon gets real defensive at this point. He takes a stand and he stands up with his back straight with his arms crossed. Wait, hold on here. You know, we weren't in any danger in those points. In the
we
middle of
are.
this scary fucking hallway.
I was about to say, we are now, though.
I guess Vec will get up
Simon-
again and just move over here.
God, what was Simon gonna say?
Simon shuts up and visibly relaxes, although his arms are still crossed.
Yeah.
All right, let you know.
Yeah.
There we go.
Vec is going to stop there, and he's just going to like point over and door.
Right, we regroup, I imagine. Yeah.
Yes. Simon assumes the position. Face down, ass up.
No!
oh my goodness.
Ross visibly starts sweating.
Bruh.
You're
Gotta
welcome.
be faithful, gotta be faithful, gotta be faithful, gotta be faithful.
Boros is preparing blue latex gloves.
Hey! Wait a minute. For who?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm angry.
Simon looks visibly nervous.
That's
Starts looking at Boros in a new light. Competition.
Oh my. We are missing someone.
Feb, he is right there.
Yeah, he's behind.
Ah,
He's taking up the rear, looks like.
okay. Well, I see a door. I'm going to walk close to the door, but not really touch the door until instructed to.
Yeah, before you is a extremely heavy door made of stone and metal. There's no crack around it. There's no seam. It looks as though it's sealed. Even the edges would be like it'd be hard pressed for an ant to get through the seal around this door.
So what you're saying is it's not necessarily. It's not necessarily. What's with the L? It's not necessary to check this thing for any kind of traps or whatever, right?
I don't know.
I will do it. Hang on, Vec. Let me give this the once over, bro. Before you start grabbing knobs.
I will step aside.
Simon steps up.
Give me an investigation check, Mr. Simon.
Oh, you can definitely have one. As soon as I can find it. Yeah.
That was almost a nat 20.
Yeah. So you could take the 23, or you can use reliable talent and just take the 10 automatically. It's up to you. I mean, you could take the 8 or take the 10.
I'll take the 10. Well, 10 plus bonuses,
yeah.
right?
You rolled an 8, or you can take a 10. So it's up to you. So that would put it at a 25.
I could also throw a psychic die into that.
Totally up to you. I'm not going to tell you anything until you let me know you're good to go.
I will do it because why not?
Okay.
Jesus. Just want to say, my token's only here because I'm keeping demon sight, but
That's 26. This door looks fine. It doesn't even appear to be locked.
Looks like it checks out. I reach towards the whatever, if there's a handle, and then I pause and look back at everyone, waiting for the okay.
I am going to grab onto your belt as you're like getting ready to open the door, and I'm going to yank you if something bad happens. As an action.
That.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, I'm about to do it, fellas.
I give you a
I
nod
open
from the
the
back.
door.
Nice.
I open the door.
All right. It opens. No problem. In front of you, you see a room with a large brazier in the center of it.
That's a really big room.
That's exactly what I say. Ooh, this place is big. Who wants to go first?
Let me go.
Roger that. And we slide, you know.
And I will move past the door frame.
You see a circular room. You step into a circular room. Directly in front of you, center of this room, you see a large brazier. You see a door.
You mean brazier?
A brazier, sorry. Brazier, listen to me.
Yeah,
you see a
brazier
large
is
bra.
used for-
You see a large bra.
Yeah. There we go.
I like this. I like this room.
Simon runs up to the bra and looks in it.
One booby stares at you. No. So
Gross.
you see a large brazier. Sorry. You see a door, and I'm going to use cardinal directions for this room, so it's all the same for everyone. East and west, you see doors with a stand and a torch on either side of the door, framing the doors. You see a well, which is kind of odd to be in the kind of north eastern side of the room. On the northwestern side of the room, across from that well, you see a book on a stand. You see a door directly across you on the opposite side of the room. All three of these doors are closed. There is a bookshelf kind of behind the well up against the wall with several books kind of sprawled on it. And other than that, there's nothing else in this room.
I'm going to go ahead and step further into the room next to the brazier and just wait for everybody.
Filing in once the shock troops say it's all good.
It looks fine.
Ooh, that's through the mental link, yeah? Because it was super clear common tone.
Yeah, that was through the mental link.
Like,
Because like your inner thoughts are nice and clear, unlike verbally talking with this weird fucking maw snoot thing that I had that doesn't know how to speak common.
mm,
If only you had a proper tongue and lips, huh?
He has a proper tongue and lips. It's just larger than yours. Better for smooching.
Very sloppy.
as we enter the perfunctory, because I never get to use it.
There's nothing here. There is a little more corruption in the air. You pick up on this fiendish feel from all around you. A little more so than normal.
More so than Sanctuary.
Yes. Actually, well, because of the way the thing is described, each point of crystal that you see breaking through a floor or a wall, those all radiate as fiendish points in your vicinity.
Okay, under that.
And I should have told you that when you first used it back in the beginning as well, and I didn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all good. Well, I should hope that people know not to touch them by now, so I won't comment on it for now.
Next, not touching them.
Yeah.
Nothing,
All right.
Yeah, nothing changes as y'all enter. It is as it is.
There are several doors to investigate. What do we choose to do? Remember, time is against us.
Does anything smell funky, fresh here?
Nope. Who you using that on, Rowan?
Ross.
Okay. Ross, if you wish, you can use 4 hit die? What is it?
4.
4 at this level? Okay.
If you want.
Our little tanky.
You're welcome.
I guess Veka's just gonna walk around a bit, looking around at things.
Yeah, as you approach this well, you notice that the well is actually sealed. So it sticks up out the ground about 2.5 feet, as a normal well would. But as you get over towards it, you see that the top is actually sealed with a stone plate that seems to it seems to be split down the middle, as if it could possibly be opened, or yeah.
Yeah, through the mental link, you just gonna hear Vec again. The well is sealed over here.
Does this look like a ritual chamber? I mean, looking from the positioning of the brazier, understanding the way the well is situated, there seem to be books in another section. I don't notice anything that seems innately staged, if you will.
No, there's nothing that would give off that vibe in this room. It just the book over here, the bookshelf, the well, all this seems like random things to have in a room like this. With nothing else. There's nothing on the walls. The only thing different about this room in the hallways is the pattern on the floor seems to be slightly different, but other than that, everything in here is kind of out of place.
Okay. I asked the others again from the back. No, our tokens are where they're at, but has anyone been here? Can we look for signs of what the last person might have done?
3 doors, 3 paths. The smart thing would be to stick together, however, that may take more time than we have. Splitting up isn't a great idea, but it might be our fastest way out of here.
I don't want
Simon
to risk
does
splitting up. Sorry, go ahead.
Simon does exactly what Ross mentions and begins looking for any signs of previous passage.
There are no signs. There's not a speck of dust in here. There's nothing that seems disturbed. It is pristine and has no visuals of any previous use.
What is
I
that big giant
wanna.
pot?
What is what?
The big giant pot.
That's the well I was describing.
Okay, just making sure.
I want to check the bookshelf to see if there's any literature that might help us here, or if it's just a bunch of random garbage.
So as you go to grab some of the books, they now that you're this close and you're upon inspection, they're not actually books. It looks as though this desk here, this bookshelf, was carved out of a chunk of wood. The books are actually carvings into this wood that look like books, but they're actually a part of it. Aside from one book has a red cover. Stands out.
I'm gonna pull that out.
Sure. You have this book in your hand.
We just don't care. We just don't care.
Push the red button.
Punch the red
Like,
button.
as Boros reaches out to like to grab that, Rowan's gonna go like, no, and then he touches it. She just sneaks a glance toward Ross.
Yeah.
Listen, the most obvious sources of corruption seem to be these crystals. These glowing purple crystals. If anything happens while we touch an artifact in here, then we must be cautious. However, this seems to stand out way more than it should in this false bookshelf. It has to be something important.
Then what did you find? I say, trying to move us along. It's been done already, so.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
You open a
And
book.
I'm gonna... Yep.
You open a book, and as you read it, let me ask you this: do you kind of skim through it? The book is full, like it's a written book. Do you kind of skim it, or do you start reading it from word one, like actual reading it?
I'll start reading it, but if there's nothing important, I'll start skimming.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a message real quick, Boros.
Oh lord.
Why are you saying, oh lord? I thought you were ready for the consequences. What's wrong?
Oh, I'm
You
always
should
ready
be
for the
ready.
consequences. It doesn't mean
Alright.
I have to enjoy them.
Alright.
What if it
well,
turns
just-
out? What if it turns out to be volume 2 of the Rowan smut?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
The fact that it's here
Oh.
definitely means it's of the devil. That's what I'm getting.
As Mrs. Weatherford slowly descends upon the... Yeah.
Anthony, I want you to know, after this is all over, Ross is definitely commissioning you to write that smut now. You started off. Let's see it. Let's see it.
You wait.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have typed this out before, but I didn't because you never know what's gonna happen.
How many typos you got this time?
I don't think I have any.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Oh, I feel that.
The very last page, if you would flip through, would be, and I'll send you this real quick.
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't like that noise.
Ooh.
I don't like that noise.
Boros, not Borosa.
Huh.
So I
Oh,
did have one
typo.
typo.
Uh,
And it's
I
just
watched
sitting there.
the
No
DKP.
more words after that, as if nothing else has happened.
oh, this is some Doctor Who shit. Okay.
Oh no, we're getting some freaking like what is it, teary like crying angels?
Oh.
We don't need any any more weeping angels. We already got that in hell.
Bruh.
This
Ended.
is a live account of us.
um
This has our journey, the entire journey, all of our names, all of our actions, up until the moment I read the book.
As you say this, you see the words appear uh, on the page. Boros says to the group, and what you just said is repeated on the page.
This is some Doctor Who shit. I don't like this.
that's some meta ass bullshit right there.
Did you see anything in the past pages that indicate who might have been here and where to go?
Let me take a look. And
Goes back a couple of chapters.
yeah, I'll flip back through the pages to before we arrived in this tunnel to see if there was anyone else that arrived in here.
No, it is prior to you guys entering this maze. Basically, it's recanting the fight that you guys had with the ancients up above.
And before that,
Your journey across the mountaintop.
Is this a book that's literally a chronological journal of all of our exploits?
us
It's
specifically.
only relevant to us, I assume, then.
It seems like it.
Then we need to keep moving. I say, looking towards the open. This is an open door in this direction. Yeah.
No, all the doors are closed, except the
Okay,
one you
yeah,
Yeah,
came
this
through.
door is open.
The
This
one
door
you.
right here over here is open.
Oh, is it? Sorry. I'll close
Yeah,
it.
I'm thinking it right now.
Uh,
Okay, that's
yeah. The only door open is the one you guys just came through.
okay. Gotcha.
I'm actually gonna hold on to this book.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up next to this well. Does Vex smell anything coming from the well?
No. You do notice an engraving on it, though.
What does the engraving say? Could I read it?
You can, and it seems to be written in Null.
No.
My language, my people.
1 second.
Oh wait, my people are. Oh, I just made myself sad.
What if it's like ancient aliens and, you know, your people were actually here first and built all this and then got transported to,
It's even worse, to be
That's
honest.
even.
and then,
Okay, hold
you
on.
know, Knowles actually seeded life in
Oh, that's so sad.
Faerun.
Knolls were the inception of magic in the land of Sanctuary.
That's so sad. Just came and took that stuff.
Vec, I sent you a thing in Foundry.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Oh. Okay.
Mm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Vec is going to read this through the mental link. There's something engraved on this well. Shoot the head to reveal my face. Slake your thirst, and I will rise. The way forward is revealed. When life has passed, lips unsealed.
That sounds deep.
Can you drop that in a writing somewhere?
Yep, I'll just
Sorry.
put it here. There you go. That's for
On
everyone. In Foundry.
Andres, are you trying to say something, or are you just pinging?
Accident, you're good. Sorry.
Okay.
I was clicking around.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You can see Vex scratch his head, like, I don't get it.
Is
Looks
anyone
like the
playing a
rest of the
smart
group.
character?
Do I
Boris
feed?
is, right?
I am. I'm
I
playing.
got an intelligence of 8. I am dumb.
This is all you, Boros. Get in there, buddy.
Shoot the head to reveal my face.
DM, what's this pedestal thing?
That is a well. The top of the well seems to be sealed by 2 pieces of stone that have come together. You can tell that by there's a crack down the middle of the stone, so you can see they either slide apart or slide together, but it is covered at the moment with stone. Or sealed, rather. But it looks like a well.
There's your hint, Boros.
The head of what? A person? The head
Shoot the head.
of an arrow? The head of an arrow. What? I want to look around the room to see if there's anything that can possibly jog my mind.
There's nothing in the room. Nothing else in this room other than the doors.
In this book over here.
That book also seems to be just a carving. Seems to be there for no reason at all.
Fake books. Fake bookshelf. Like your thirst and I will raise. The issue with this riddle is it can be taken both literally and figuratively, which I guess is the point. But even so, there's nothing here that would be considered a head.
The doors to the east and west, they are not the same type of doors. They actually have slots in them. Like you could see through them somewhat. The door to the north appears to be the same type of door as the one you came in from the south. It is very solid, barred, made out of stone and metal.
Is there anything weird about the brazier in the middle?
No, nothing.
Is there anything on the... Well, you said there's holes, right? So we can... could we see through the doors?
You can. It's just... you can open the door. That way you can have vision. It just seems to be a hallway on either side. Very small hallway.
No statues.
Nope. That door, Thebe, is very securely locked.
I wonder if we should not first take a sip of the well's water. Perhaps that will instigate a change.
I thought it was blocked by
No, it's
the
blocked.
two.
It is
it's
covered.
Simon throws
Right.
a psychic dagger at the blocks.
Right, but we can. I mean, do they look immovable in nature? I thought it was like a cover.
It is... So it is covered in stone. You try to open it, and it doesn't budge.
Thebe
Okay.
looks at the stone in the well and says, life.
Nothing
Nothing?
happens.
Okay, I tried.
Simon throws a psychic blade at the 2 blocks.
The 2 blocks? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
nothing. It
whatever's on
just
top of.
yeah, it does nothing.
Okay.
It just leaves a little
Any
mark.
any carvings or pictures around the well?
No, just the inscription on the side. That's all it says.
You said the tiling on the floor was different in this room. How so?
Just it just looks to be a little more decorative.
Mm.
Like it's not the same square shaped tiles as outside. It's just yeah.
Taking out the Iniphis blade, I guess. With the last hint, I'm just trying to figure out the sword, man. Or this artifact. Do I feel any resonance from it? Does it seem to be reacting to anything in here?
No. The sword
Okay.
seems just as useless as it always has been.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, yeah. Um, I think in the efforts of moving forward, I'm probably no one has this. This is the book that Boros took, right?
No, he took one from the bookshelf over here.
Right,
This
right, right,
this
right.
here is now that you get up to it, it's literally just a carving of a stand, like a book stand, and the book on top is part of the carving. Like it's all just solid wood. There's not even words in the book. It's just it seems to be useless.
Okay.
I look around the top of this brazier. Like, is it like a bowl or is it like the regular type of braziers?
It's just a regular brazier. Just seems to be something to give light. Doesn't seem
Anything underneath
special.
it?
No, just the floor.
Yeah, Theep's kind of getting impatient, I think, at this point. Like, so he'll walk up to this door, say the word life, he'll turn, and he'll quickly shoot an arrow at the brazier head and at the well's head. He's just kind of doing things.
Yeah, no, your radiant arrow just kind of leaves a little bit of a scorch on the well and the brazier itself, and momentarily the scorch marks just kind of fade away.
This place sucks.
I think we need to leave this chamber to achieve any of the things mentioned. Perhaps one of these holes, one of the hallways, lead to what we need to find.
All the hallways are dead ends, I think.
The one to the west cuts a corner. You can't see the end of it.
Mhm.
Then let's start there.
What if it's so every way we came from was a dead end? Like all that twists and turns?
I mean, that's
I
back
don't
on
know.
Simon.
Y'all didn't check every twist and turn, so I mean, y'all just ended up here.
Adam,
Mhm.
that's a corner as well for me.
Looks to be.
Okay, no, okay, so I was wrong. That's not a dead end. That is a turn as well.
I believe we might have missed something along the way to this room. Maybe we should backtrack and explore every other corridor fully.
I'm going to disagree. We're in this chamber now. Let's see where these 3 points lead, and if we find nothing, then we backtrack.
Oh, so we
Is that
can
ex-
actually leave the doors. We can open them and go through.
just
The
like
west
it.
and east doors, yes.
Oh, okay, well, pick one. Let's go.
And the south door, obviously, the one y'all came through, is still open as well.
Let's start with west. And we'll start going through.
Yeah, that'll be the last one since single file seems to be order of the day in here. Actually,
as
I will
well-
not be the last. I'll be in the middle to cover as much people as I can.
You shall wait for Steve to go ahead, because I'll be the last one.
As we're leaving the room, Thebe walks up to this book and just whispers the word life. Life. Life.
Nothing happens.
I really wanted that to work. I think that would have been interesting. Bit of storytelling. So simple and very Thebe-like. And,
About there, Boros, you feel an intense heat wash over you.
Oh boy. I'll say in the mental link, be careful. I believe there might be some magma. Ooh.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Back PTSD activates.
Boros, as you step up, you see a room filled with lava, a huge pit of lava. Within the lava, directly in front of you, you see a small pedestal, seems to be made of ice, floating just above the lava. And you see a path of them that kind of lead around. And on the far corner over here, you see a larger one that looks more like a table with a single goblet in the middle of it.
This must be part of the puzzle.
I don't know if you're saying that aloud or through the thing.
Probably.
Kind of pondering to myself.
Ah, gotcha. We're always in your head, Boros.
Can hear your thoughts, I can.
So, do you describe all this and tell us what you've seen?
Yeah. There seems to be a lake of lava. Small, but floating ice pedestals in a row going around the room to a table. Seems there's a chalice or a goblet on top of the large one.
So,
That might be related to the second verse in the riddle.
That's what I was thinking.
See if we find something that equates to the first.
So
I agree.
let's backtrack first.
Okay.
Do you think it would be safe to grab this?
No.
Well, I mean, Boros is the only one that sees it. I would pose mentally. Boros, does it look as if the goblet is attached to the pedestal?
I can't tell from this distance. I'd have to get closer.
We can always come back and try again. If we initiate anything now, there's no going back.
I can. How high is the ceiling?
How tall are you?
7 feet.
Just above your
Jesus.
head. You got
Just above my head.
Yeah, you
Oh.
got about a foot, and then the ceiling's right there, in the room where the lava is.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Stepping up onto this pedestal, this first little kind of floating ice platform in front of you, if you would step onto that, your head would almost brush the ceiling.
Okay. I'm going to stay back. Let me know what you find in that other room.
That can ruin a hauled ass.
Then I'm going to stay with you. The others can go search the other areas, I say. Not really asking, I just do it. Simon, you see me walk past you.
Is all this through the mental link?
Yep.
Okay, Vec buddy, let's go.
I pat Thebe on the shoulder on the way back. Keep an eye on them. Lieutenant.
Vec and Rowan, as you guys round this corner, you see a strange-looking kind of tube sticking out of the wall. Other than that, though, nothing.
You kind of well.
That's hella suspicious. That's very
I look over at Rowan. Stay here. And I'm going to walk forward. I'm just waiting for some bullshit to happen.
No, nothing happens.
I'm going to stay in front of the tube.
Seems to be some
And
type
make
of
su-
metal tube about 10 inches in diameter.
Is there anything inside the tube?
Peers inside the tube.
No, but you do notice a strange burning smell, like it's kind of acrid.
Sulfurish, even?
No, more acidic.
Oh!
Oh!
I kind of gesture to Rowan to hurry and pass me.
Oh no.
I don't like what's happening.
Hey,
You
there's
should
a
have-
wall.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there.
It's because of the way it looks, but I made it to where you could bypass it.
Okay. God, so many twisty, windy tunnels.
As you get to this point, Rowan, go ahead and step down one point further.
Okay.
You see a
Okay,
large...
wait, please wait. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. So who all is with or going to Rowan and Beck, and who all is?
Beck
like,
and Rowan are by
elsewhere?
themselves. Nobody went with them.
That's why I was clarifying. Is that what we intended, group?
Maybe 2 people stay in the center room. You and Borrow stay in that room, and me and Rowan are going in this room.
I don't mind. I just want to make sure because I Ross kind of said what he said. So
Simon will move back to the middle room.
I'll just put you over there, Simon.
That'll work.
All right.
Thanks. That
sorry,
was an
DM, I just
ordeal.
wanted to make sure.
And what is Steve doing?
He'll stay with Simon.
Okay, I'll put you there next to him.
Hey, dude. You know what really helps with this stuff?
Some smoke.
Benefits. Exactly.
Hell yeah. Fire that up, my brother.
Rowan, as you step up here, you see right in front of you is a little half wall. On the other side of that wall is a huge vat of what looks like acid. Smells like there's a burning sensation in your nose. Across the way, you see... I'm sorry, on the northern wall here, you see 2 of the tubes, like you saw sticking out of the wall earlier. And every so often you just see a bloop as a little drip of this green stuff comes out of it into the pool below you. Across the way, you see a target set up in kind of the shape of a head.
Oh God. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to like. Can Rowan connect the dots?
I don't know, can she?
Jazzy can connect the dots. Hold on. Let me say something. Hold on.
She's
With
smart.
With this, she's wise, not smart.
You're smarter than Beck.
I think I can draw the conclusions, I think. Oh boy. So, so
trying
in
to peer
this
into the
room, you could probably peer over Rowan's head. She's not that tall.
I'll just. Oh my fucking god.
Okay, so there's a pool of acid in this room. And some metal tubes dripping acid as well, along the way here. And across the pool of acid, there is I guess a target shaped like a head?
Shoot him.
Uh,
So,
no.
no?
Not yet. Maybe come up with a plan?
Yeah, shoot it.
Ross!
Yes. That's through
So
the
yes.
mental link, I assume.
So, yes, that is through the mental link.
Okay.
So, okay, so first of all, the only way I'm going to hit what's across there is if I shoot a spell at it. So, yes.
You can see arrows sticking out of the target.
There's a lot of arrows in it too, so I don't know if a spell will work or if it has to be an arrow. I can't shoot for shit.
Is Steve not with you?
No.
Boros, you watched as my helmet falls into my hand.
Steve is
I'm
over
with
here with
Vec.
me.
I'm with Vec.
Is there any way that anyone can get to you and Vec, Rowan?
Well, yes, the door didn't close behind us, and we didn't trigger any mechanisms that would say otherwise.
Good.
Simon, being the conduit for all of this, looks over at Thebe and goes, "Hey man, I think Rowan needs you."
Both. I would say both Thebe. I don't know if I hear Simon's interaction, given that he's the operator and gets to control what everyone hears. But
Simon is the control switch.
Yeah, for real. Simon and Thebe need to please move towards Rowan and Vec. Other than Boros and I, we should just make sure the majority of the group is together unless absolutely necessary.
So quick thing before we do anything. It's a very narrow path to this pool, and it looks like there's pipes in the middle of the path towards and back. So I may be completely wrong, but I think that if we trigger something in here, the pool of acid will rise, or acid will pour out of the pipes. And there may be a blockage midway of acid.
Meaning that you and Vec would be cut off from everyone else if you trigger anything alone.
Yes.
We should keep a couple of our numbers in the center room in case these puzzle mechanisms activate anything there. Also, we should keep whoever has a feasible means of escape in the trap rooms.
Simon hears pipe, and then that reminds him, "What's the status on that Thebe? We need to go, bro. Rowan needs us to go, like, shoot ahead."
You see it like he's just finished wrapping it up. It's sitting inside of his mouth, and he hasn't lit it yet. And he's like right now, or
I tell you what, I think we got a few seconds enough for you to like that, and then pass that, and then you go through that door to the east, and I'll be right behind you.
a few seconds later.
All right.
Which door? I wasn't listening. Which door?
As I'm grabbing the thing from you, I point in the direction of the door. No, not that one. This way. You obviously weren't looking at me.
Oh, it's my bad.
No, not that way either.
Oh, dude, my bad.
And Simon exhales and then hurries up, runs over to you and goes, "Hey, here you go. You might need this." Passes it back and then follows you.
All right. Sweet. So we just go down this hallway, or?
Oh,
Oh, hey, we're here, Rowan.
As y'all kind of squeeze past each other. It is very tight quarters in these hallways.
So there's no way anyone's going in. There's no way we're gonna fit 2 file in here. It has to be 1 by 1. So I think we should have a plan before we set anything off, because I don't. Is there such thing as traffic jams in favor at this point? I don't think so. It would be like fitting 2 horse carts in a narrow street. Yeah.
like 2 hot dogs down a narrow hallway.
What's a hot dog?
Oh yeah. Shit.
You mean a sausage?
Exactly.
Okay.
Will you people hurry up? I like boom over the connection. Rowan and Vec, go to the central room. Simon and Thee, please go to the acid chamber Rowan described.
And to the what?
Yes, Mr. Principal.
Okay.
The room where the arrows need to be shot, Thebe! March now, Lieutenant!
Yes, sir. He just he's like sprinting down. He doesn't even fucking. He's just going. Anywhere it allows us to go forward, he's going.
Yep. You pass the metal tube here, seeing what they were just talking about.
Yeah, Simon, please take note of that metal tube. It really smells gross.
What metal tube?
So it's this one right here, man. It's like an open tube that's just kind of sitting there.
It's a tube that comes out of the wall. It comes out about 10 inches, and it's about a 10-inch diameter, and it's just hanging there, kind of pointed towards the ground, angled towards the ground.
Okay. Let me look through some inventory.
Yeah, Thebe doesn't even hesitate. He runs up, he sees the target. Oh, that's why you needed me. Pulls out his bow and shoots.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Roll me an attack roll.
I'm just waiting for like gurgling noises
I
to
don't
start
need
happening.
damage from you. I just need an attack roll.
Okay, sorry, I only have the trial longbow. Let me equip my normal.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's in my inventory. I just need to equip it. Okay. Oh, it says it's equipped. Oh wait, no, wait.
Yeah, that'll hit. As you hit with a 29, you hit dead center of this target that is shaped like a kind of the shape of a head. Those in the center room, you hear grinding of stone as the 2 plates, two stone tablets, slabs on top of the well slide out and reveal the opening. As this happens, the doors, Rowan and Vec, the doors to your left and right, or to your west and east, slam shut as a blue barrier kind of pops into view over them.
Oh.
The door to the
Rip.
south also slams shut. Same blue barrier.
Okay, so all doors have slammed shut. The well is open.
You're welcome, guys.
Oh no.
Thebe is all full of himself at the moment.
Hearing this, Boros is gonna give Ross a quick look and step forward onto this ice platform.
Yeah, I was just as you're doing that, I was mid-sentence like, yes, maybe something Kendall. Oh, and yeah, you step onto the platform.
Oh, you're lighting
And
a
I nod.
torch. Thebe, you're lighting a torch.
I don't think so, right?
He clicked it. It
Wait,
popped
what?
up in. I don't know. You
I
clicked
think
torch.
he's just looking through inventory, DM.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No problem. I thought you were lighting a torch. I was gonna give you some light.
I mean, I could, but nah. We're good.
As Rowan is saying that, I'm remembering the phrase that was on the well And I'm looking around for a face.
You look around. You don't see anything around the room.
You said the
Not-
well
not-
opens, right?
Yeah, the well did open.
Is there anything inside the well?
As you look down, you see about 10 feet down what looks to be a statue with its face looking up.
Oh, not creepy at all. Oh.
Oh, god damn it. 10 feet down, you say?
Yeah.
How,
Hold on.
from the water's surface, how deep
There's
does
no
it
water.
look?
There's no water.
There's just a head just 10 feet down?
It's just an empty well, and what looks, if you look down in it, it looks to be a statue down inside the well with its face looking upwards.
Deck.
Is there an expression on the face?
No. Boros, hang on a second. Boros, what are you doing? Oh, you see you're making your way around? Okay. Yeah, it is very hot in here. Thebe, being this close to the acid for this amount of time, your eyes begin to blur and water as it stings your eyes.
The fuck? Okay,
Yeah,
I guess
the,
the fuck.
the fumes from the acid. It's too much. You know, after you've been sitting here for this amount of time, it's kind of burning and blurring your eyes, blurring your eyesight. Sorry.
Yeah, he would. Like, you don't just stand there. He's gonna fuck away.
Right. Yeah, Boros, as you approach, you see this goblet on this floating table here appears to be filled with some clear liquid.
I'm gonna get up onto it and grab the chalice.
Okay, you grab the chalice.
Well, I have the chalice. Has anything changed?
If you're asking them that, no, nothing has changed, guys.
No, nothing has changed.
You need to fill the chalice with something and drink from it.
It's full. It looks to be filled with some clear liquid. It looks like water.
And you should drink from it, or let someone else drink from it.
I am going to center myself on this God's forsaken table.
Which is not slick. It is ice. It's cold to the touch, but it's not slick. And it's not melting.
And I am going to say in the mental link, God's damn it all, and drink from the chalice.
Oh no! I prep myself.
You take a big swig. How much do you drink?
I'll take like one gulp.
I can see this, DM.
Yeah.
I think you need to drink all of it, I say, like, as soon as I see him, like, taking the goblet from his lips.
Are you saying that aloud or through the mental link?
Mental link.
Then
drink what?
Hearing Ross, I will tip the goblet and continue drinking.
All right.
Is it at least refreshing?
Okay, so several things happen when you finish drinking. The
Oh,
first
boy.
thing that happens is those two in the center room, you once again hear stone grinding. And you see the statue begin to raise up out of the well.
Damn, you called it. You fucking called it.
As this happens, the head of the statue tilts down towards you two, and the mouth opens, and it is filled with fangs.
Oh.
It does nothing but other than that.
Oh,
Those
wait.
two in the
I
lava
know.
room, the ice table that you're standing on falters slightly, and the feet, your footing begins to get slick as the ice seems to begin melting.
Shit.
Simon, since you are standing right there, you see a bit of acid begin to drip out of this tube in front of you, and it starts off a couple of drips and then a small stream, and it just starts getting larger and more as the floor in front of you begins to fill with acid.
Vec knows what to do. Vec is going to look over at Rowan. Stay here.
Oh.
And he will walk towards the statue that has a bunch of fangs out of its mouth.
Hold on a second. Boros, the table you're on begins to get extremely thin as you now see the lava through the ice that you're standing on.
He's not going to take the chance of slipping and falling. He is going to shout at Ross, "Move out of the way!"
Yep, duck out of the way.
As he casts Investiture of Wind on himself.
Okay. If you mind linking that so we can see what that does. And then you can just tell me what you wish to see.
Using the extra wind that he's generated, he's going to push himself off of this faltering table and use the wind to carry him across the room to the entrance.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As you do that, Ross, you see him coming across. You also see, that threshold right there.
Oops.
The lava begins to pour over that and come into the hallway with you guys.
We should retreat.
It seems to be raising and filling the hallway.
Yeah, I grab a hand and start running, Indiana Jones style.
Boros, Vec, what are you doing?
I'm looking at this statue with fangs on it.
Okay.
I don't. Fuck. Let me just read this freaking thing again. Does it want me to kiss this thing?
Simon, the pool of acid is growing in front of you.
Yes, as soon as I saw the acid, I start, Thief, we need to get out of here. This acid is pouring from this pipe.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. He walks
You might
back.
want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nope. You were walking back.
Deep starts walking back towards the room to leave.
Is there anything inside this thing's mouth?
No, just teeth.
Pour the chalice into it.
Dude, we don't have the chalice. The chalice is in the lava room.
Yeah, it's just
Oros.
Vec is going to rage. And then he is going to shove his arm in this thing's mouth.
As you do so, the statue clamps down. Instantly piercing through the skin. And you feel the blood begin to drain from your body. Not a lot, but you feel it drinking. Let's see. 2, 3. You will take 12 points of necrotic damage.
I'm raging.
Does that affect necrotic?
Yeah.
It does, because now I am a totem also barbarian. And that is halved by the totem barbarian.
Okay, why can't I do anything? Did I hit? No, okay. Okay, I can't change anything on your sheet for some reason.
What about like my HP?
Yeah, it won't let me. Hang on.
I mean, I can minus it because it's going to only be 6 damage because I'm raging.
I got it.
Oh wait, yeah, you got it. Never mind.
All right. Yeah. Do you? Nothing else seems to have changed. Do you leave your arm there?
If nothing has changed, I'm leaving my arm in there until something changes.
All right. Simon and Thebe, and Ross and Boros, respectively, the acid and the lava is very quickly coming up on your heels.
Mhm.
Well, I opened the door to get out of this fucking room.
You cannot. The door is sealed.
Like, how's
Yeah.
it sealed?
Oh shit! Hang on.
Blue shielding was over the door.
On this
I
side,
think
too.
I think
Another
I
12.
mentioned it in the mental link that
Yeah.
Okay.
magic barriers were erected on all the doors inside
I'm
the
following
main
you.
chamber.
Yeah, so Thief starts to panic. Get me out of here! Say
Or-
life!
Bros is gonna try something on his end. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I looked at Boros. You have a spell that might be able to do something
Wait,
about this.
what's moving me?
I might have moved you on accident. Sorry.
Oh,
I can
okay.
try.
No, you're fine. I'll just
At
move myself back here.
You
fourth
take.
level,
Switch places.
Boros is gonna try to cast Dispel Magic on this door.
Nothing happens. At this point, you guys see the square on the
Yep.
on the map. That's where the lava is at this point. So that's 12 points of damage total. Nothing seems to happen. Do you remain feeding?
I drop rage and I let it feed all the way. Let me go ahead and waste the point of rage.
13.
Rowan Vic, what's happening over there?
I'm shouting life at the statue, repeating what Thebes said.
All right.
If it looks like it does nothing, I'm trying to check around the statue to see if anything changed.
Nope. You take another 13 points of damage, Vec.
Mm-hmm.
At this, the mouth opens and releases your arm. Immediately, the barriers drop. The doors, you hear a click from the door in front of you for those two groups that are on either side of the door. Let me unlock them for you. And the statue, his head once again turns upwards and begins to sink back down into the well.
Yeah, I would have withdrew my arm from it. It just a little bloodied and.
Yeah, not too bad. Just a
Ow.
little bit.
Oh, great job,
Yeah.
Rowan. I heard you say light.
Rowan, with your passive perception, you also hear a click from the door to the north.
It looks like our path has been unlocked, I guess. I'm gonna reach out a hand to Vec and then just use close.
Wait.
No?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's a cantrip. You don't have to use it.
Shit, your boy still had fucking 10 hit points and it barely ate through that.
Oh.
Yeah, it literally almost practically did nothing to me.
Okay.
I know it's a cantrip. They're free, but still, you would be more concerned of like you just saving your energy.
Everything in the room resets. As the statue sinks below, down into the well, you see the slab slide back across it. Once the slabs connect, the door to the north swings open of its own accord.
You should go.
Bloody death traps.
Yeah, I don't say anything.
You did so good, Rowan. We were done for if you didn't say life.
I don't actually know if screaming life or the blood is what unlocked the doors, but you know what? It's fine.
You're not.
Either way, it worked.
Vec is. I say pointing at Vec's arm with the bite mark in it.
Simon coming, buddy. I'll move your token.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, there's 2 doors here. On the northern side of the room.
Fall into formation. I would call out.
Sir, yes, sir.
Deep
stands behind you.
Once again, Beck, Simon, Roman, Boros, Pete, Ross. Nope. Thief, up here.
Oh, sorry. All right. Yes, sir.
Shake my head.
Man, this is a good ass little dungeon crawl. I like it. It's a good. And Vec opens the door that's in front, and
You see another hallway ahead of you.
marches on in.
I wonder.
Wait, hold on. Phoebe?
Yeah. So don't worry about the tokens. We're all
Okay.
moving together.
Okay. Alrighty.
As you guys pass through, the
Does-
doors close and lock behind.
There's a hallway to my left. And the path continues straight ahead and hooks to the right.
Any more demonic crystals? No, fiendish crystals that we can see.
Everywhere. They seem
When
to
in
be
doubt-
just random places along the walls, ceiling. Sometimes you see one bursting through the floor. They seem to have. It doesn't look like it's part of the wall. It seems as though it's grown through the wall, like it's busted through.
Simon throws a psychic dagger at one.
I
Nothing
wouldn't.
happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I get the feeling we're being watched?
Do we get the feeling that we're being watched?
The feeling? Give me an insight check.
Insight?
I'll allow 2 people to roll. But
Hold on,
Got it.
Oh, you just didn't roll well.
Yep.
all right. No.
I'm going to look over at Ross. Going to check the corner ahead.
Yeah, why not?
Alright, Beck is gonna move over here. And just peek around the corner ever so slightly.
See what you see.
Intersection.
And you
When in
saw-
doubt, go left. When in doubt, go left. I heard that before.
Where did you hear that? I asked, confused, verbally and mentally.
Well, oh man,
Let's get
I
a
heard it
poke
from
over
Nick
here.
Tavish
Oh,
back in the day.
he's good.
Told me about his adventures. You
Oh
know,
my god.
he always went left, and it always worked out.
Are we making a COD reference?
A
No,
what?
this is actually a guy from Simon's history. His backstory.
No. Mick. His name is Mick Tavish.
Soap? First name?
No. So Mick that. No, not the same thing, but
Okay.
Mick Tavish. That's why I did that. Not because of COD, but
Okay.
Gotcha.
because it's usually a compound. You know. Okay.
Mm,
Oh. Okay.
No,
gotcha.
with a K.
Oh.
No, I know.
Yeah.
that comes
two
back
separate
from around
birds.
the corner. That comes back around the corner. It goes to the right.
All right. Well then, what do we decide? Left or we continue right?
Well, we came upon left first.
Seems good enough.
Well,
We need to keep moving.
let's go.
Left it is.
As we're walking, I tell, look at Thebe. Does Thebe look, juiced up still, feeling crunk after his, not energy drink splurge?
You can smell it. Probably. You probably don't even need
Look.
to look at him to tell.
Ugh.
Okay, never mind. Then I say nothing. Instead, I'm keeping an eye on you.
Okay.
Oh no, a right turn. Nope, that's still a left turn. See, left is the way to go.
Is that a doorway? Oh, that's a doorway.
Yes, Rowan. That is a doorway.
Oh my god. I don't need that confirmation theme.
Did,
Door.
Well,
And another path.
I kind of regret not drawing out our path. Okay.
What's the next hallway over?
Wait,
Well, I
guys,
see a door over here.
you think we should, like, this is really important, but, like, do you think we should, like, eat dinner now? Or, I mean, lunch now? Because we may not have a chance later.
No, take another drag. You'll be all right. In fact, pass that.
It's gonna
And then
make you
goes
more
back to
hungry.
Thebe.
Fuck.
This could be, like, our last meal, though. You know, we could die in there, right?
Dude, I had a good berry not long ago. I'm still full, man.
Okay.
Simon
more?
throws Thebe his good berry.
Oh, I
Yep.
do have. I still have
How much they heal?
4 HP.
four.
So like 4? Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Wait, someone healed me.
I still have my good berry in my pocket.
You have a pocket berry, dude. All right, sorry, I
got
didn't
a
mean to
pocket berry.
Is that the same thing as a pocket dog?
No,
There
it's a pocket.
is
It's a
suddenly a
berry sack.
growing, audible growl that seems to be coming from the back of the formation.
Someone's angry. Oh, why is that? The fuck?
I think just
Open.
just to add the humor of it, in this moment when that growl comes. Oh man, Ross is super hungry. You guys hear that?
Oh.
I think he needs good berry.
Wait, is this door open?
It is.
Yeah. Shite.
Vec, you see what you see. Within, you see 2 statues in either corner. You see a statue on the northern corner across from you. You see a book in the center. It seems to be flaming on fire, maybe?
What? So, what do we make of this room, everyone?
Burning books is some bad shit.
Vec, where
That's
you're
terrible.
standing right now, you feel a very intense heat radiating from the statue in the corner. You hear and smell as some of the hair on your arm burns away.
Stepping back. Hot.
Boros, could you take a look at it?
I can try. I'll step closer to the book. Being careful not to touch it just yet.
You don't feel any heat radiating from the book. The flames seem to be magical in nature, but not physical in nature.
I
There are no words that you can see.
So there's heat coming off of the statue. No words on this flaming book, and the flames aren't hot. I'm going to reach for the book slowly.
You slowly reach out, and as you go to touch the page, that's where we'll take our break.
Oh, good timing.
All right.
Unrecord.
Yeah, I'm gonna unrecord this. It's just a fancy way or a stupid way of saying delete, I guess. I don't know. All right. Yeah, you reach for the page. Oros, you touch it. It is real. It is paper. You can turn the pages, but there's nothing on the pages.
Can I lift the book?
No, you cannot.
Oh, fuck. There's nothing on these pages. This book is empty.
I'm also going to warn Boros about don't go near the statue. Very hot.
Yeah, I can feel them from here. I want to take a look at the statues. Do they like resemble anything significant?
It actually appears to be a person holding what looks like would be a vase, but like a large vase, like you would carry water in or store water in, pouring, and it is lava coming out of it, but it's not moving. It just, that's what it depicts. But the whole thing is glowing, and the lava, actually, you can see the lava that's pouring out of the vase. While it is not moving and not actively actually pouring, it is radiating light and heat.
I swear, if this is another trap room.
Should we check the other way?
There's a door on the other end of the room. I want to go investigate it.
Pretty solid door.
Here.
Pretty solid door. You grab the handle on it. It appears to be locked.
Well, Rowan, you've got your wish.
Steve here? I didn't even ask. Is Andres back?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Oh, okay. Are you still outside the room? Yeah, you are. Okay. Okay. All right.
Ross is back-ish.
Yeah, I saw that.
What could the solution to this puzzle be?
The door behind Rowan slams as Steve enters the room. And you hear a definitive as it locks.
God damn it!
The flames on the book brighten briefly.
Oh.
Vec,
Bright
as you
book.
approach, you see words begin to appear on the page.
Words. My one weakness.
I'm gonna start reading the book.
All right. The words that appear are these.
Sorry, that was involuntary. That was too funny. Question 1.
The question one, ignore. That's just what I titled the thing to.
Question 1.
Whatever. Okay. It doesn't actually say question one on the page.
Is it what language is the words in? Is it
It
also
appears to be
altering
in.
to?
Yeah, it appears to be in Null as you look at it, Vic.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can say, oh, I can read this.
This appears to be another riddle.
Not good with riddles.
Round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of the Lupine Lords. Jewel on black velvet, pearl in the sea, unchanged, but e'er-changing eternally.
Looks at
bloody
the
house-
statues. What do they look like?
Nothing. They look the same.
Like, what is it a statue of, though?
Oh, just describe that. It just seems to be of a person, nothing special about them, but they seem to be holding some kind of like large water vase, pouring out lava. The lava is not moving, but it is radiating light and heat.
Okay.
As you read this out loud, Boros, did you read that out loud?
I did.
Okay, as you read this out loud, a quill appears floating next to the book.
I will grab the quill.
Does it want an answer?
This was a question. You lied to me.
So we need to solve the riddle, or we will be punished, I am guessing.
Round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of Lupine Lords. Jewel on black velvet. Pearl in the sea. Unchanged, but charging eternally.
Sounds like a sun or a star.
It sounds like the moon.
Altar of the Lupine means wolves?
Yeah, oh. Wait.
Might be onto
Jewel-
something, Rowan.
Stars.
Why would it be a star? Stars are not associated with lupines.
Jewel on black velvet. Pearl as in the sea.
Round
Full
she
moon.
is, yet flat as
The
a
full
board.
moon reflected against an ocean.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Black velvet, pearl in the sea, altar of the Lupine Lords.
Unchanged but ever-changing eternally. The phases of the moon.
There you go.
Boris is gonna take the quill and write in the book the moon.
As you write the words, when you finish, the words flash briefly as if they're seared onto the page, and the page changes on its own as the book flips to the next page. As you see more words materialize.
Leave it to the cleric of Saluna to get the moon riddle.
It works. It lines up. Oh.
Short.
I
Write
mean,
short.
You write short.
I'll write short. Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Page turns.
I mean, small would have worked too, but a word. I know.
Oh, you know what? In case the viewers can't read these, the second question was, what 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it? The answer was short. That was correct. And the question 3 is, a word I know 6 letters it contains. Remove 1 letter and 12 remains.
That's a good. That's a good one.
Hmm.
Put away the go-go.
No, that's cheating.
Hmm.
Letters.
Could this be a question about time? No. Machinery? No.
A word I know, 6 letters it contains. Remove 1 letter and 12 remain.
I'm going to assume that 12 is going to be the word we're going to base it on, and we need to add 1 letter to make it another word.
No, it says remove 1 letter.
We have to figure out the 6-letter word. So we need to add 1 letter to 12 to make it another word.
Rowan, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but 12 is a 6-letter word.
Oh, jeez. Hold on. Give me 1 letter.
How do I reopen that shit if I close it?
What?
I can reopen it for you if you want. You
Does it mean-
can, but yeah, I'll do it.
Does it mean 6 unique letters? Or does it just mean 6-letter word?
A word I know. 6 letters it contains. Remove 1 letter and 12 remains.
Remove 1 letter and 12 remains.
Dozens. Oh wait, nope. Shit.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
are we gonna get stuck on this one?
I'm actually going to go with Simon's suggestion and write dozens.
It seems to me a word similar to that. Something that means 12 if you remove 1 letter.
Dozens is a 6-letter word.
But if you remove it, remove 1 letter, it'll be a 5-letter word. So what's a 5-letter word that means 12?
Dozen,
There you go.
which mean dozens would be the answer.
Yep.
And I'm gonna write that down.
Alright, you write dozens in the book. As the word is seared onto the page, the fire around the book seems to diminish slightly, and you hear a definitive click from the door to the north.
Oh.
What?
Well, look at you, Simon.
Big fucking brain. I get an intelligence, stat point for that shit, right? I'll take a wisdom instead.
Alright, yeah, the door is open.
Quickly,
Oh.
everyone, let's go through the door. Ooh,
Huh.
there's no left. So what do we do?
No, there is a left. Just not the left that you were thinking of.
Hmm.
Huh.
Well, I chose last time. We went left, remember?
I am going to scout down this hallway really quick and just check around this corner.
Okay.
Okay, this is a dead end. I will come back. As we're missing a third of our party.
Mm.
I'll bring them. They would follow.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there looks like there's a left over here. Yeah, there is a left. See?
Yep.
But then
Let's
there's
follow.
another right.
Oh, it goes around. Oh my god! Please don't tell me this does this. Oh, it does. It totally does.
What?
I swear to God, if this is a hallway. Oh, okay, that's not a hallway. Never mind. Scratch what I just said. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second here. Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay.
Didn't we just come from this way? Yeah, we made a loop,
No.
right?
No. Hold. Wait. Oh, wait. There's. Oh, damn it.
Simon wishes he would have brought breadcrumbs.
Let's scout this way for a second. Okay, dead end. Come back. I guess we're going this way. Is there, as we're traveling, do we like hear anything, smell anything? Nothing. Are there any more pulsings along the wall as we're moving forward?
Not at the moment. It seems as though this place. So everything in here looks exactly the same. Like it feels like when you're walking down a hallway, it's so precise that it doesn't feel like you're making any progress. The only thing that changes are the random places the crystals are on the wall. That's the only thing that lets you know you're actually moving.
Damn. That actually sounds pretty fucking cool.
Okay.
Like it's that precise.
Okay, wait a minute. This is starting to look. Oh, son of a. Oh, I have a. This way right here feels oddly familiar. Hold on, I'm gonna look down this way really quick. Oh no, you didn't. I can barely see anything, so I'm not gonna even bother going that way. Wait, is that way a dead end?
Yep. Nope. There's a left.
What about like back here? Oh,
I'll stand
there's
here.
Okay, stand there for a second. No, there's a path continuing this way too. God damn it. Well, I feel like if we went the way you were heading, Simon, I feel like we're going to back travel into a hallway that we've been to.
Simon, trust your instinct for direction.
But also, I'm not sure because this place is putting all of the Vex senses through a loop right now. That's how I feel.
Simon shrugs and heads back to where he was and turns the corner.
What does it look like?
A wall.
Okay, cool. Glad that problem was solved. Because we're going this way, I guess. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, no. That door? No. That's a long-ass hallway. Going left and right.
When in doubt.
Go left.
Yep.
Wait. It looks like there's a corner to the right, though.
Well.
But there's like.
Now you gotta weigh doubt.
I'm going to go left. You go right.
Okay.
Oh, there's a hallway over here. Yeah, there's a hallway over here.
I'm at a dead end.
No, Simon. Right in front of you
Oh.
is a door. The
Eh,
door,
is a
it's,
door.
it's more like a portal, as there is a green swirling motion in it.
I kind of like turn around and like look at the direction I hope Simon is in and through the mental link. You find anything?
Yeah, I found some little swirly portal looking thing.
Should we go that way?
What did you find all the way down there?
Another hallway.
Well, go check out the hallway and I'll hold down the portal area. And if you need me, I can be there in no time.
All right. Becca's going down the hallway. And I'm pretty sure Ross is gonna yell at me.
Ross isn't here, but he's probably
Oh.
fuming.
It's a dead end. So, wait, do I see a dead end? Is there nothing here?
Doesn't look like it. I don't know.
Okay, go through the mental lake. Nothing. Dead end.
All right. Well, meet me back over on the other end.
Starts running back.
Grab the others with you.
Yeah. This way.
Okay. Once we all get there and assemble. All right, so who's going to touch it?
I'll touch it. It's fine.
Let me grab Rowan, bring her down here.
Where's the portal at?
It is right here.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and walk in front of the portal.
I'll do this real quick, just to...
Maybe pee through it first, just to see.
But I don't have to pee right now.
Oh, shit.
I do.
Not now.
You see a string fly over your shoulder into the portal.
Oh, my, yeah, I mean, first of all, congrats on like having that much pressure strength to do that.
Championship pissing competition.
I might not have very big. I don't have big muscles, but I have internal strength.
Rowan has at this point looked up to the ceiling and is just like, why?
Alright, can y'all see?
Did I hit the ceiling?
Greenish light now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see it. Vec is gonna like go through the portal.
Vec.
Oh, and I die.
As you step through, you cross through the other
slipped
side.
in pee.
You cross through to the other side. And
I'm dead.
You see in front of you just this black void that seems to stretch on forever. You feel as if you're drifting through nothing. And you hear a voice that comes from everywhere and nowhere at the same time, if that makes sense. Like it's just, you don't know if it came from within your head or if it came from just the nothingness that surrounds you. But it poses a simple question.
Oh god. Worst person to ask questions to right now.
Who is Vic Sweetmaw?
Felt like I've I answered this before. Oh no.
What is in his heart?
Why is Gamora?
Why is Vex Sweetmaw? No.
What is Vex Sweetmaw? Oh god, what a bad time to ask an existential question.
So, as you do that, who follows him? Does anybody follow him through the door? As he just kind of disappears through the portal.
Simon's right behind him.
All right.
Yeah, he would follow Simon.
So as you guys step through, I'm assuming everyone steps through.
Ross is getting so pissed.
You all see the same thing I described, but you do not see each other. It's just you by yourself in this void. as the same question is repeated to you. So on my Discord, Boros is the first one there. We'll start with Boros. Who is Boros? What is in his heart?
Close his eyes, cross his arms, and think for a bit. I was a small draconian person. I almost became a monster. But as I am now, that I'm still searching for the answer to. But I do know that which I wish to be. I do know that I wish to be hope, light, life, and maybe, just maybe, powerful. Enough to protect those who matter to me. And that is the only answer that he can come up with.
All right. Rowan. Who is Rowan Blackwood? Why was she chosen?
I'm a protector. If
Does it-
anyone's
As
hurt,
right when you say that part, you can continue speaking, but there's a flash in your head of a brother that just disappeared that you failed to protect.
Ooh. The thing was like,
But you can continue saying what you were saying. I'm just.
yeah, no, that flash just gives me pause. Please move on. I must think.
All of a sudden, you just see like the oh god, what's his name from Jurassic Park, where it's like they're trying to hack the computer and they're like
Oh yeah, the big dude.
Yup.
Who is Ross Althor?
Really? I just got back and I'm walking into this
So-
already.
So don't be mad. We kind of fell into a room that asks you an existential question. My
Oh.
bad.
It could be worse. You guys could have said I touched another corruption node. Then I might have been bad. Right. When the question is asked, I think the reply would come slowly, but eventually one word would emerge from the helm, because it never comes off. Not during, adventuring.
The helm stays on during adventuring.
Yeah, never comes off.
But does it stay on during bedroom activities?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, the world's gonna tell you all about that later. Ross will just say, a survivor. That's it. Unless there's more that I missed in terms of context.
You say this, and there's an instant reply. That is all. You just survive.
Yes, I survive. Whether it means betraying my oaths, whether it means sacrificing myself for others, whether it means burying my own principles, or doing things that I would rather not wish to do. I try to make it from one situation to the next, because I'm too cowardly to pay the ultimate price.
Simon. The
DM.
question is asked to Simon. Who is Simon Snowmane?
Simon is a man who had his life planned out, and an unexpected turn was he was forced upon the turn, and shit, that fell apart. And forced down another path where that's no longer viable, and shit. Give me a second. Okay, and through meeting others, realizes he has choices to make that conflicts with his inner desires.
Rowan, are you ready to finish answering? Before we get to Thief?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So when I guess the image of my brother flashes into my head, she just stops talking for a moment. Rowan Blackwood was a naive little girl who thought that everyone would be around to protect her. Even though I failed my brother, I know that my purpose is to protect others. I wasn't confident in it. I didn't want it. But it is the one thing that I can do, that I know I can do.
Okay.
That's it.
Thebe. Who is Thebe Yardlore?
What? Oh, that's me, dude. Who are you?
No response.
Hello? Gosh, it's dark in here. Who am I? Man, I've been asked that since, like, Luke Lane, you know? I guess I'm nobody. guess that depends on who's asking. I guess to some people I'm somebody. I hope so. Whoa, dude.
Anything else?
Disembodied voice, are you there?
Vec.
I guess after a bit of thinking, Becca, I'm a friend, a companion, an orphan who lost a family, but found new family. Adopt. Found friends, though chaotic. Defender. Told one thing when young. To be strong. But caring. And to never hold back.
As each of you answer the question to the best of your abilities, you can each hear each other's answers. As you are kind of thrust forward through this void, you begin to see the other members of your party here kind of materialize into view in a similar formation as to what you were originally walking through these hallways. And at the same time, the hallway materializes around you as though you never left. And before you lies a door, a massive door that is swung open. And through the door you see what looks to be a huge throne room with columns down either side. At the very back of the room, there is what looks to be a large throne, possibly seat of some sort. And next to that, another fiery kind of spinning portal. Between you and this portal and this throne or this chair on the other end are 8 of these creatures you fought in the caves earlier. What Ross had seen entering the temple with Baal originally. And they stand there looking at you, waiting for you to enter.
Leroy.
Like unsheaths his swords.
We will call it right there for the night. Or for this week, I guess. You guys, it appears they're here to stop you from getting any further. But I think we're gonna have a couple of weeks off here, unless you guys want to do this fight without Sean being here. I'll leave that up to the group to decide. You don't have to decide right now. Other than that, I mean, we may wait for him to get back. I don't mind either way. But for the final fight, for those that may survive, to get to Baal, that fight everybody needs to be here because that's going to be like the end of the campaign, depending on which way it goes. So for this particular fight, though, if y'all would like to do this and somebody run Sean's character, I'm fine with that. If Sean is, but let's for tonight. Let's end it there instead of jumping into this because we're close to the time, anyways. So if you're watching, thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and stick around. It's coming to a climax here. I hate to lose you as a viewer now at this point, but we'll see y'all maybe next week, maybe in a couple of weeks. We got some decisions to make, but turn the notifications on. You'll see it pop up when it pops up. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.